I'm 26 years old, and this is my first time and longest time in a hospital with any kind of a serious disease. Before this, I was a pretty healthy guy, normal, no problems, and I worked at IBM as a security engineer. Just started my career right after graduating from college, Kennesaw State University, with a computer science degree. And I developed a slight breathing issue along with a lot of joint inflammation in the beginning. That's how the whole thing started. Prior to that, I had caught an infection. We went on a cruise for our honeymoon, me and my wife, and when we came back, she got sick, got better with antibiotics, and then I caught it. What it seemed like was strep throat in the beginning was a pretty nasty infection that I got. Ever since that infection went away with antibiotics, I've still been sick, and it's caused other problems. And that's where my story really started, with hospitalization and talking to other doctors. So life kind of froze for a good 4 or 5 months at least. And it's been very challenging. I had major breathing problems. Even though I was able to move around because my joints weren't swollen anymore, the breathing was getting really bad. I was running out of breath constantly. I couldn't barely get out of bed and walk around and do normal activities. That's when the Northside doctors had no answers, and I was transferred to Emory Hospital in Atlanta. Doctors also saw me as a very acute case after they did all the procedures of taking x-rays and MRIs and whatever of my lungs. There was too much damage. There was scarring, and my lungs had collapsed by then, both lungs. So they kind of didn't want to go any further with any other solutions. They said this is pretty much the end of me. And one night they called my parents and everybody in the family and let them know that I had about 6 hours to live and there's nothing else they can do. June 16th was when I was declared to be dead. But after that I was put on ECMO, and ever since then at Children's Hospital I was on ECMO for a total of 55 days. They didn't know what else to do, and we applied to several other hospitals for a lung transplant, as that was the next step. So I got rejected by Duke University since I was a very acute and too high risk of a case. They didn't want to do a transplant on me. However, we found Dr. Hoops, and he was a miracle. He flew down there to Atlanta to see me and my family and look at my situation, and accepted me as a transplant patient. And shortly after that, I was transferred here to UK Hospital. Dr. Hoops is a miracle worker. If he hadn't taken the risk, I wouldn't be here. So he saved my life. He's the best doctor I've had ever. They could have just said, no, it's too acute of a case. There's no point in treating him or giving him a transplant. He will not survive. And here I am.